In this video, you'll be learning how to get from 0 clients to booked and busy. Are you tired of waiting for clients to find you, or tired of commenting under posts in Facebook groups hoping you get the gig? Then it's time to ramp up your marketing strategy in order to reach your ideal clients. In today's world, there are so many ways to market your business, from running Google ads to Facebook ads, as well as organic, Instagram ads, as well as organic. We have, working on SEO on your website. We have TikTok. We have business marketing, networking with other businesses who cater to your target audience. And of course, we have trade shows as well. So in my experience, and I actually looked at my data from this year so far, most of my clients have come from Google, Facebook, and trade shows. So now in terms of Facebook, how to reach your ideal audience on there, I created a video a couple of weeks ago sharing what I do to get organic leads, and I'll leave a link up above. Make sure you check out that video. Next week, I'm also going to be sharing another video on how to run Facebook ads. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel right now. Literally hit the button right now if you're not yet subscribed. That video next week will show you how to do that as well. And then in the coming weeks, I also have on my content plan to share a video on how to prepare for trade shows. And so if you're wanting to really ramp up your marketing in 2024, wanting to hit your targets, your goals, make that money so you can pay your bills, maybe you're thinking of becoming a full-time photographer, then you definitely want to be subscribed to my channel so you can get all that information. The whole idea of if you build it, they would come is a total lie when it comes to business, because you can't just wait for people to find you. So yes, you may be posting organically on Instagram, on Facebook, and doing things like this to get people into your grow your community, get people who are interested in your service. But the truth is, you also have to do strategic campaigns throughout the year that would actually give people reasons to book with you. So you can't just keep saying, oh, I'm a wedding photographer, I'm a maternity photographer, or I'm a newborn photographer, and that's just what you're posting throughout the whole year. That will not always give you the results you need. And also, you may be running, Google ads, you may be running Facebook awareness ads. Those are all well and good. But when you see their pockets, their months where you have less bookings, you need to fill in those seats, you need to fill in those slots, then you actually need to work on strategic campaigns, giving people a reason to book. So this could be doing creative mini sessions. It could be running model calls. It could be doing sales, just things here and there that give your people already in your community, people already following your work, but they've been sitting on the fence for ages and not, taking that step to book with you. You want to run some strategic campaigns to give them that nudge, give them that reason, give them that, added benefits to book with you right now. So I've made a list of some of these campaigns you can run throughout the month that will enable you to do this. So what I usually do is think about what sort of holidays, what sort of celebrations or special events that's happening throughout each month that you can wrap an offer around to offer to your clients for them to book with you. So in January, for example, you can maybe do a New Year sale, New Year, New You, get people in that way. You can, run a sale of whatever percentage off, works for your business, and offer it to people, give them that nudge, push them a bit I know you're here, you've been watching my content, you love my work, come on, book with me, you can have a bit off. And those people who are already on that, teetering on that line, wanting to book with you, would grab that sale, because why not? Who doesn't love a sale? So now let's think of February. We have Valentine's Day, right? So how can you wrap an offer around something that, works for your own niche, work for the genre you work with, and would also be valuable to your clients. So if you do wedding photography, let's say you work with lots of couples, you do engagements and things like that, you want to think about something creative that your ideal customer will be interested in. If it's like, during that period, some people may want to propose to partners. So think about something you can do. Maybe you want to do a creative mini sessions, design a beautiful set that is geared towards couples and love and red and roses, petals, those sort of things. And maybe do a mini session that works for your business in order to get people booking in and, that money flow coming into your business. Now, let's think of March. In March, we have Mother's Day. We have International Women's Day. What sort of offer can you give to your clients, right? Maybe you do a Mother's Day sale. On International Women's Day, maybe you do a 24 hours, book right now and you get maybe £100 print credit or whatever strategy, whatever sort of offer you want to give. Think about it, though. It still has to work for your business, but it also giving your customers value. Now, let's go to April. In April, spring is here. In London or in the UK, we have the cherry blossoms, in bloom. How can you do a mini session created to this? If you're a family photographer, now you can take family outdoors and do a beautiful picture with them, family portraits with the cherry blossoms. How can you maybe offer a mini session, or offer, if you do studio shoots normally and you want to try something different, you want to bring a bit more creativity into your business to keep nourishing your passion and your creativity, do something else. Do outdoor shoots, with the beautiful cherry blossoms. I'm sure lots of people would love that. What can you offer? So it's just thinking about the different things in the month that you can wrap around that works for your genre, works for your business, and that gives value to your client as well. Maybe it's giving them a different set you haven't offered in the past. Maybe it's giving them a discount, or maybe it's giving them a print credit, or maybe it's saying, okay, I'll waive the session fee, you pay just for the pictures you buy. Just this little thing that doesn't dampen or make so much of a detriment on your bottom line, but you're still giving value to your client. So now let's look at May. In May in the UK, we have the bank holiday, and so many businesses do bank holiday sales. Maybe you can see in the next 2 to 3 months, your calendar is not full. You've been posting a lot on Facebook, on Instagram, doing TikToks, but you're just not getting those bookings. So you want to always be looking ahead. What's happening in my books in the next 2 to 3 months? If it's still not at a capacity you want it to be, then you have to think about what strategic campaigns you can do that would enable that to happen. So for bank holiday in May, maybe do a bank holiday sales. And then in June, we have Father's Day. So if you're a family photographer, maybe this is the time for, mothers, children to show love and care to their dads. How about you wrap an offer around Father's Days? And with these campaigns, you don't want to be doing it on the day itself. Well, you can decide to do it however you want to run it actually. You can either start promoting it before. So on Father's Day itself, you're giving them that offer and they can enjoy that day doing the photo shoot. Or maybe you want to do the offer on that day itself for future bookings. You decide what works best for your business. And then in September here in the UK, there is no any holiday or special event. So maybe your birthday is around that month, or maybe your business anniversary is around that month. How about, do a model call, do a giveaway, or do a sales? And all of these things I'm mentioning also have strategic things included in them that will enable you to get that will enable you to all still make a profit once you run them. So definitely subscribe to my channel, because I'll be sharing more about model calls, mini sessions, and things like that. October, Halloween. How about you wrap an offer for the Halloween. So let's say you do outdoor photo shoot. Maybe do you want to do something spooky, something a bit different, unusual? Do you feel like your customers are people who would love to celebrate Halloween? And maybe you don't even want to do anything spooky on Halloween day itself, but can you wrap an offer and create a campaign that will get people to book using that holiday as like a point for it? And then in November, of course, there's Black Friday, so you can do the Black Friday sales. In December, it can be like a Christmas mini sessions for families who want to do mini sessions with their children, who want to send out cards, or you can do Boxing Day sales. So as you can see, in every single month, there's a campaign you can create to give your customer that nudge, that reason to book with you. For me, as a boudoir photographer, people don't just wake up one morning and be like, oh yes, I'm going to do boudoir today. People think about it for a period of time. There's usually a reason and a time in someone's life why they then decide to do a boudoir photography. So I have to be very creative in how I do my campaign, because if it's a newborn, well, they've just given birth. They want to capture that beautiful moment with their child. If it's a maternity shoot, the woman is having this, amazing phase in her life. She wants to capture it. Those gives you reasons. If it's a wedding, they're getting married, they want to capture it. So those sort of genres already give people a reason, and an important one as that, to do a photo shoot. But when it comes to things like boudoir and it comes to other genres, it's like, why should I just wake up and do a photo shoot and spend so much money? You have to give them that reason. So you always have to, obviously, it's in your messaging, it's in your branding, it's in your mission and why you're doing that. For me, for boudoir photography, all about self-love, body confidence, embracing yourself, seeing yourself as worthy, boosting your self-esteem, which then goes on to affect your outlook in terms of how you see yourself, how you carry yourself throughout the world, and how you allow other people treat you, which is so important. But how do I connect this messaging to people, with women who, would like to do the session? And of course, I offer a luxury service, so it costs money. It's an investment. So I need to create some campaigns and some strategic, approaches that just gives them that nudge. You want to do this? Okay, here you go. A little bit of discount, snag it now. And people who genuinely want to do it will go for it. So yeah, if you'd like to learn more in depth on how to run these campaigns I've just spoken about, then make sure you look at the description box. Hopefully by the time this video goes live, I've already created a link. I'm hosting a free webinar in December in a couple of weeks, and I'll be sharing more details on how to do this. Also follow me on Instagram, because I'll be posting on there and announcing it as well. So the thing is, photography is a luxury. It's inherently a luxury. It's not a necessity. It's not like food. It's not like water. It's not like a roof over your head, and in this climate we're in this economic state, people have so many other priority things they have to think about before investing in photography. And so you have to create and give them a reason to book with you today and not next year, because you also have your bills to pay. Photography is a job. If you're working professionally, you're doing it full time, it's a job. It's a job that also pays you your bills. But how do you then show your value to your ideal customer so that they can invest in your business, invest in themselves? And that would and it's that sort of symbiotic relationship. So you really need to think about your niche or niches if you work in several genres, and think about the sort of offers you can really create that is not just helping you, your business, but of course giving your customer value. It always has to start with giving your customer value, because if they don't see the value in what you're offering, they're not going to book with you. And so once you've decided on what campaign you want to do, the next step is to share it so people obviously know about the offer you're providing. So you can still share it organically on your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok platforms. Share it on your email list. Please make sure you have an email list. If you'd like to know more about email lists and what to send to people, make sure you click that link above, where I've created a video on the first 5 emails you need to send to every client. And so share it on your email list, share it in your Facebook groups, and for even further impacts, depending on which of the campaigns, because now you have to be strategic. They're what we call cold leads and warm leads. And I'll actually be showing you next week on how to run retargeting ads to your warm leads. And so when you have those offers, it's not the time for you to be sending it to your cold leads who don't know anything about you. You want to send it to your warm leads, and those people would also have a high likelihood of booking with you. Marketing doesn't have to be so hard. It has to be intentional though, and lots of times it takes a lot to get it going. So you need to try a lot of things, experiment and see what works for your business. Do people prefer sales, model calls, or mini sessions? Try all of them out, see which one works for your business. Once you have enough data and you see which one people are going more for, then you want to refine that strategy and double down on it. And that way you just keep going every year, refining your strategy, seeing what works, seeing what people find more valuable. Maybe do a poll, do a questionnaire, share it to your email list and people in your community, asking them really intentional questions that helps you understand what they find valuable, what they would love to see from your business, and you could take it from there. If you found this video useful, then I think you enjoyed this video where I talk about how I plan my goals for the year in order to achieve success. This is it for now, and see you next week. Bye.